but I'm not gonna listen to somebody read me bedtime stories. Like it just doesn't appeal to me. So I agree with you.
I mean, I think it's a whole production. There's a little bit more than that, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Have both of you guys seen it?
Yeah.
No.
And in fact, I've seen it a couple of times.
Damn! Welcome, Walt Disney World fans, to another episode of the Notcast, presented by NotClub33.com. On the show today, it is the holiday season, so we're talking the most overrated Christmas traditions at Walt Disney World. My name is Steve Rhodes. With me today is Becky Wells.
Hey.
Pat Neestad is in the building.
What's up?
And so is the Disney cynic, Bobby Burschen.
Do you guys know that by cell count, on average, we are 56% bacteria and the remainder human being cells?
56%.
Yeah.
Huh.
But by weight, actually, it turns out that you're 99% human, so it's fine.
Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. All right, so Bobby, this was your show idea as the resident Grinch on the panel. Where are you going with this? What's the most overrated thing at Walt Disney World during the Christmas season?
I would say that the most overrated thing, and I hate to do it, it's Candlelight Processional. And it's only because I think Disney fans have built it up way, way too big, like in their minds. Like now there's dinner packages, and like the only way that you can get a fucking seat anymore is to like buy one of those dinner packages, and like they're roping in John Stamos and Kurt Russell, and fucking they're gonna drag Hugh Jackman into this before you know it. I mean, like, I get why somebody who is more religious would want to experience something that is more religious at the holidays. And for those of you who are enjoying the Candlelight Processional for that reason, I don't blame you for it. I'm just saying that it's become too much for me to like. It's too people-y. I can't with it anymore.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I don't think it's gotten any
agree.
more popular than it was before.
No,
It's always been a disaster.
People are
town to get
fighting over
into.
those Neil Patrick Harris reservations.
Yeah,
like,
that's
every
what I
year.
mean. Like,
And
That's everything at Walt Disney World.
I like the guy. Yeah. I like the guy, and I find him to
a
be
good
very
one to see.
entertaining, and wouldn't mind. But I'm not gonna listen to somebody read me bedtime stories. Like it just doesn't appeal to me.
was
So
fine
I
when it
agree
was
with you.
something
Bob.
that-
I mean, it's a whole production. There's a little bit more than that, but I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, the
I don't know if you
music
guys
is
have seen it.
beautiful.
Have both of you guys seen it?
yes.
Fuck no.
And in fact, I've seen it a couple of times actually, but
Okay.
it was better when it was something that you could stumble upon when you were kind of walking behind American Adventure while you're walking around the
You-
World Showcase, that
still
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Way better to stumble upon that
You can
than
still
it is
hear it.
to like buy in, I guess.
You can
You
just
can still
stand there
hear
and
it.
watch it. Even yeah.
I mean, for me, I want
It
to.
is still like, I guess like the way that we put certain stuff like this on a pedestal, it becomes overrated because we make too much of it as Disney fans. So like I'm just
The
over
dinner
it.
package is a bit much. I'll agree.
Yeah,
But
it's been around
Pat,
for a
that's
while
something
too,
that
though.
you actually enjoy, and I know Becky, you enjoy that as well. So I don't think we're gonna.
I mean, I'm going to
Dinner
say,
packages.
I'll say,
I'm not
like,
spending money.
we wouldn't be going. We've seen it once before, and I
Yeah.
probably don't need to see it again. But since we got my mom with us this time, that's something she would enjoy. So we're
Yeah.
gonna go. We got a dinner package at the creperie. It's a little bit cheaper than the rest of them.
Oh. Nice.
And that comes like to me, like if you're gonna do it, that's the only way really to do it, because then you get closer and you can kind of feel a little bit more involved into it, because the choir is good, the orchestra is really good, and then usually the narration is good too. So
Allow me to clarify. If you like, I'm fine with everything that you just said.
Right.
All of you are absolutely correct. It's when we have taken that next level. We all know what we're talking about and how we fight over this shit.
I get it.
I don't blame anyone at all for wanting to take mom to go see the Christmas Story Red. But I just want to make sure that comment doesn't get thrown. my
Screw
way.
you.
He still needs
Couldn't be
mom
me,
at
I'm
Christmas.
just-
We can't abandon him.
I'm wholeheartedly not even stopping.
I just hope my mom doesn't call me while I'm fucking
walking
waiting
right
to explain it.
It's something to do.
No desire.
But no, I get it. It's crazy. I mean, like you have to get like the like a lot of the packages are hard to get, like times and whatnot. But the one we got was not like super desirable, so it was easy.
It's because nobody knows that place is amazing.
Now, are they still doing it? Like it's a different reader, but they're doing the same story every time, aren't they?
It is.
Yes.
So they do 3 a night. They do a 5 o'clock show. I think it's like a 6:30 show and like an 8 o'clock show.
You have to understand that it gets dark here now at like, I don't know, 3:45. So
we picked an 8 o'clock show because that night they have extended hours. So we'll go eat dinner, bum around Epcot, go see the show, and then do the extended hours.
Yeah.
So
Pat, this is obviously not going to be your most overrated Christmas tradition. What say you?
I think probably for me, the most overrated Christmas tradition is the Epcot resort, like looking at their Christmas decorations. I think compared to what they have on the Monorail Loop and Wilderness Lodge, it's not even a comparison.
Even so you're including Beach Club in that.
Yeah. Beach Club, Boardwalk. There's not really much at Boardwalk. They got like this little. They got a little tree and then like a little thing when you like first come in, and then they have the carousel at the Beach Club, which is cool, but it's a little underwhelming compared to everything else. So.
Point of clarification: are we including the Skyliner resorts on as a part of this?
Sure, why not? Because the Riviera has a tree the size of like a 2-foot tree.
Fair enough.
Their lobby is 6 feet wide. So,
but it's just like if you go to Animal Kingdom Lodge, it just blows that away. If you go to the Grand Floridian, you go to Wilderness Lodge. It's just
I guess I've not stepped foot on like Pop Century property since I picked you up that one time. So like, I don't know. I just don't know what the happenings are there.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't know anything there. I don't think there's a lot there. They may have some. Becky may know.
I mean, it's kind of generic Christmas from what I remember, but it's been a while.
The carousel's the big attraction for the Epcot resorts. Yeah, that's the big thing.
But once you've seen it, you're like the next time I've seen it the last like couple of years, and I'm just like, okay,
yeah.
Becky, I'll see it again this year. So.
If you got to pick an overrated Christmas tradition at Disney World, what is it?
I mean, those sold. No, I'm gonna go with the Christmas tree trail at Disney Springs.
Ooh.
Because that place sucks.
I was gonna see.
I mean, the food is great, whatever. There's already so many freaking people because it's shopping and it's holidays and whatever, and then you're trying to go and look at freaking thousands of trees in a row. Or I mean, I know that's not what it is, but that is extra time to be weaving in and out of freaking people. I'm good with skipping that every time.
Yeah.
It's free though.
The thing is, it is free, but the thing is that they used to be right in a row, and then now it's kind of like scattered. So
it is very scattered, but it snows there in Disney Springs.
Yeah, if I'm at Disney Springs, I'm going to a specific place or
the green
route specifically to do something and get out. For me, that's my thing. And so I don't want to spend more time. Like, I can name maybe 3 things that are in the mall here. And our mall is not like a bomb shelter, fallout shelter, where like it's actually every store is occupied. I don't know. I don't go to those things. So I cannot handle. Like I'm more anxious going in that situation than like standing in a crowded park. I just
You can hear her voice, man.
I see. We had a show either last year or the year before. We did a holiday episode, and Bobby, I think you brought up the Christmas tree trail as an underrated item.
Yeah,
which I agree with.
Then all of a sudden, I say something, and then it becomes a thing. and that we just let's all
I-
go extra
No,
on
I
it.
agree. I think it's underrated. They've got the Santa Claus and the people walking around dressed up in the festive. I think that kind of thing is cool, especially when it costs you no money. You just have to make a trip to Disney Springs, which from any Disney resort costs you $0 because you take the bus.
Fair enough.
So yeah,
For others,
I'm
it's
with Bobby.
fantastic.
It's
I would
it's
absolutely
the
skip
candlelight
it.
thing. Yeah, yeah. I
What'd you
can't.
say, Steve?
It's the candlelight thing.
You're
It's
doubling
fucking.
down on
Oh
Bobby's.
yeah, that's 100%. Like even if I'm walking by, I'm not stopping. I don't care. I don't want to listen to your choir. I don't give a shit. Like just march on by. Like, like I just bye.
You're a Grinch.
I'll go.
Can I
Yeah.
then pepper in one other one just to like fill the void and just say that the filming of the Christmas parade that they always show on Thanksgiving or whatever. Wow.
Oh yeah.
The whole thing there, the filming of that is just a cluster. I feel so bad for anyone who goes to Magic
Don't they
Kingdom
close the park?
and doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that nobody said that the Christmas party was overrated. I mean, for $200.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, come
of course it's
on.
overrated,
Is that a
but I'm not
tradition,
paying
though?
that $200.
Yeah.
You know,
Some of
Yeah, I
it
don't
is
feel like that's
$200.
to do it every
I think.
time, but I guess a lot of people do.
A lot of people do. I mean, think about they sell it out. Every Christmas party this year is sold out already.
Sold out. Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, I find that hard. I mean, I guess if you want to call that a tradition, because I guess people are selling it out, so it is.
People do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
big deal.
firmly in the boat with what Becky said on a recent show with just look at the damn decorations at Magic Kingdom. They're the same.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, they got the music going. I mean, it is cool, but like for $200, I mean, come on.
What I mean, it looks cool at night, but Magic Kingdom was open at night. You know, on days where there isn't a party. Those toy soldiers are walking around during the day.
I mean, honestly, just go. Go ahead, Bobby.
At 4:45. I can't stress this enough. But
we know how daylight savings works.
Late lunch.
We understand. It's dark everywhere.
But for me,
I'm just saying though that like you're going to experience way more of it in the nighttime. It's not like it's a limited time thing where even in the summer, like in August when they're doing the Halloween shit, it's not dark at 9:00. You know, that's what I'm getting at.
But you don't get the actual Christmas parade unless you pay for the party ticket at night.
Yep.
So you'll see the decorations.
You can't just go to Epcot and experience the festival of the holidays, and like Epcot to me is like go there as opposed to that party, and to me it's way better.
Yeah, I mean it's
also on your personal tradition. By the way, it's really just more to say
you attacked his
give
Christmas.
Credence to say it's okay to skip something if you have to.
True.
Yeah.
Just trying to deflect a little.
So I guess we'll fill it in with what's your actual favorite thing to do Christmas, Bobby?
That would be watch the Toy Soldiers video on YouTube and try to get the counts up to ever reaching heights and make us go viral again.
All right.
There you go.
Pat, is it the candlelight processional for you or no?
I think just Main Street, like just any time. It doesn't have to be at the Christmas party. Just being down Main Street, I think is like one of my favorite things.
Becky,
mine's Festival of the Holidays at Epcot. I say it all the time. I
Yeah.
Love hearing the storytellers.
Yeah, the barn scene.
Yeah, I won't
really
stop
nobody
and
gives
listen.
a shit about Jollywood Nights or whatever.
I mean, I've been in a lot of different countries in the world at Christmas time, and it's like absolutely awesome to see different renditions of the same thing that you grew up with, but in a whole different way. It just takes me back to like living in different countries, and that's awesome.
So yeah, I like the
Jollywood?
vibes. Like I think it starts at 179 or something like that. Yeah, it gets up there. Becky, I won't stop because I just, I'm not going to stop for that. But I like the vibes of that kind of thing. Like just, okay, this is part of the ambiance, similar to being in Disney Springs. I don't stop and listen to people carol or whatever, but they're there. I run away from the candlelight processional crap because that's boring. But for me, it's just it's the resorts in general. Just being kind of walking in and taking like every single moderate and up does something with Christmas decorations, and you could just walk around, check out their lobbies. It's $0. It costs you anything to get there, and look at that. I mean, maybe an Uber ride or something, but that's my thing. It's just being on the resorts and sucking it all in for $0. Yeah. So, all right. That's our little start to the holiday season here on the channel. We'll probably do another holiday video. Who knows? If you want to see that, hit those notifications so you know when we drop videos such as this one. Hit like because it pushes us up in the YouTube algorithm. And if you like us, might as well subscribe because it's free for you to do so. And we'd really appreciate it. For everybody here at Not Club 33, have an awesome day.